Hi Pisces, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your November mid-month reading for the time around the supermoon and the next, I would say, 2 weeks energies till the end of the month. I've shuffled the cards off camera and I'm just giving them another quick shuffle now. Good. I'm going to draw 4 cards and then look at the card at the bottom of the pack for a signifier as well. This is Valentine, who likes to get in on the video sometimes, don't you, Valentine? Say hello. Don't know if you can see her. Yeah, you can see her. Okay, we've got the Hangman. I always find it really hard to tell if the Hangman is in reverse because he's upside down already. Because he seems like he's standing up on one leg and hopping, we can say he's in reverse. So we have the Hangman in reverse. We've got the 9 of Cups in the upright. We've got the 6 of Cups in the upright. We got Death in reverse. Again, these are quite arty, these cards. They're called the Light Grey Tarot, and they're 78 different cards by 78 different artists. Not all the people who did the cards are tarot type people, so some of the symbolism is a bit wacky. As you can see, that's the upright of the Death card. It's like a frogman. So it's pretty hard to tell also if they're upside down or not, which makes it all a little bit more interesting sometimes doing a reading and a bit more true to life itself. And then at the bottom of the pack, we have the Fool in the reverse. So Pisces, Hangman in reverse. It's a difficult energy to have in a readings, major arcana, so I'm looking at that first. Clearly this is to do with I say romantic situation, I don't know how romantic it is, but it's to do with a love situation. You've got 9 of Cups, which, I mean, here she's a bit rough really, isn't she, let's face it. But this is the Wish card, and she's got a cake and a drink, and I don't know if she's got a fag, I think so, cigarette and God knows what. Every single indulgence, this woman wants a piece of it, and she's like an octopus. She's got 9 arms to cope with the 9 cups that are coming her way. So there is some abundance knocking around for you. There are choices, but it's a little bit like someone offering you really, really sticky sweet chocolate cake when you're feeling a bit sick. That kind of feeling. And next to it here, the 6 of Cups. It's in the upright, but it nearly, to do with a romantic situation, it is nearly always to do with an ex coming back or someone you've had an on-again, off-again relationship with. It's been back and forth several times, and maybe with the 9 of Cups, maybe they're making you an offering of whatever it is, promises that they'll change, or even gifts, anything. I mean, in this card, the boy's giving the girl a gift of a cup, but it's usually, always in fact, someone from the past coming back. If it was in the reverse, we could say it was perhaps you know, harping back to the past and reminiscing. But when it's in the upright, it usually is an actual person coming back, whether it's, you know, old school friend, or in my experience, it's usually someone you've been out with. It's usually an ex. Next to it, these 2 cards, the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, are sandwiched between the Hangman in reverse and Death in reverse. Both of those cards suggest to me a resistance to the inevitable. You know, especially being a Pisces, you have fantastic intuition, which is not always the greatest thing, because sometimes you just don't want it to be the way that you so feel that it is. You have these deep senses that something is off, and like the hangman, you put it to one side, you dangle, and you think, is this, or am I paranoid? Something doesn't quite feel right. And sometimes you can feel the inevitability that you need to change, or that the situation needs to change. It needs to move on. Especially with death in the reverse. The thing about death and taxes, as they say, this is inevitable. This card in the Major Arcana, this change is inevitable. And you always know it. You may not want to admit it to yourself, but you can always feel it, and there's been signs of it. Where you've probably, with the hangman in reverse, you probably shelved them and put them to one side. And this is to do with, I think, this relationship with someone from the past. They may be offering you the world by the looks of it. On paper, they're offering you every indulgence, everything you may want to hear, and they may know that you want to hear. But at the bottom of the pack here, we've got the Fool in reverse. You're not jumping off that cliff just yet, are you, Pisces? And with good reason, maybe. I'm going to put the hangman to one side. I'm just going to take a couple of clarifying cards just to see if there's any extra information, especially on the death card, I think. That one. So the clarifier that I've pulled is Judgment in reverse. It's hard to say with this whether this is your judgment, your ability to judge what's going on. This is the inclination I have, that this is your ability to judge isn't quite working for you at the moment. Your intuition is clouded by all these offers from this person. This is making your head spin. And I get the impression that this is a person that knows how to make your head spin, knows how to push your buttons, and it's making you really off balance. 4 Major Arcana cards in reverse here tell me that you are feeling off balance. I'm just going to take one more clarifying card. Has to be that one. Good. Bit of energy. We've got the Ace of Wands come in. So that's with the Nine of Cups. This is a great card. Just show you that. I initially thought these were sperm, but I think they're actually octopus. Same difference though, really. It's all energy swimming, isn't it? And this is the kind of energy that you could really use at the moment. Some fire in your belly, because this situation is I think this has been very toxic, and I think it's been going on for a long time. I think this is perhaps a cycle you've been going through with this same person, or maybe with different people, but the same issues of trust and loyalty in a relationship are coming up time and time again. Now, somewhere in the next couple of weeks, you're going to feel this Ace of Wands energy. It may be that you're going to get angry. And I know with Pisces that you don't really get angry. Well, you do get angry, but you don't seem to get angry, and you maybe don't outwardly express anger or feel it in a straightforward way. But it may be very good for you in this situation to get in touch with that inner rage, to get some clarity, on this mixed up judgment card here, because you are going to need to make a judgment about this person. I don't think that they're going to walk away easily from you, and I don't particularly think from these cards that they're going to leave you alone anytime soon. I'm just going to take a look at the Angel Oracle. I've got Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Sometimes these hit spot, sometimes they don't. That one is really sticking out. Signs. Now I'll read the blurb, but I think what this one is saying, that in order to get your judgment back on track, it may not be rational thinking that you need. You may need to look out for signs. Pay careful attention to the messages the angels give you now. You have asked for a sign, and they deliver it. Notice and trust these signs. You have asked for heaven to help you, and now it's up to you to pay attention to the evidence of their help. This card signifies your angels are trying to get your attention with signs. They might ask a butterfly or bird to fly near you, or they might compel you to hear a song loads of times. They might put an object in your path so you have to notice it. Drawing this card is a sign from your angels. They are trying to get through to you. Please notice. You can ask your angels to give you a sign whenever you have a question or a decision to make. Usually it's not a good idea to specify what sign you would like. Leave that up to them. They're very good at making their presence known. So I don't know, I mean, I've tried, I write a question on a piece of paper and I put it under my pillow. That's worked really well for me. I've had some signs come in the daytime and in my dreams. Being a Pisces, you read the language of signs really well. So this may be something, you're probably already doing this already. But if not, try it. You'd be surprised. I mean, I'm not always the most angel-y kind of person. I know some people really into that. I like the idea of the spirit. But yeah, try inviting those signs to come to you in whichever way they do. If it's a song that you can't get out of your head, you find yourself humming, go and look up the lyrics on YouTube. See what they say. See what it points to. See what comes up, even if it is a feather in the street or just something weird coming into your mind. Follow it up. Believe it. Take notice, because you do need to find a path out of here, and the path is already in front of you. You just need a little bit of guidance to just nudge you in the right direction. I hope that's helped, Pisces, and I'd be really, really chuffed if you left me some comments. Let me know if any of this resonates with your situation, because it's always really intriguing to me, and that one came through quite powerfully, that situation. It feels like a very strong energy to me. And also do click the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again at the end of the month. Bye.